Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're stepping on this channel for the first time, please consider smashing on that subscribe button. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming out to support the channel, right? So guys, we're going to be reacting on weird but genius things in Finnish homes. This was a requested video by a subscriber and I'm super excited to check this out because why not? Lately I've just been diving into anything that has to do with Finland, like just name it. I think I'm obsessed with the country right now. I don't know, but please pardon me. And if you have any video you want me to check out, please leave the link below or just let me know below the comment section, right? All right, besties, let's check this out. I'm super excited. I want to see all these things you guys have in your homes, like weird and genius things as well, right? So let's check this out.
Are you guys gonna just stand outside here, or are you guys gonna let me give you the grand tour of my... First things first, you gotta take off your shoes when you come into a house in Finland. Big no-no to wear shoes indoors. All right,
Wow.
Welcome to the Hapoya residence.
So neat and so beautiful.
Hope you like that little tour of our house. It's small but cozy. And with all the interior decorating, I can't take the credit all because my boss wife Vera has done it all. Whenever she asks me what do I think about something, I always say, babe, I trust you. You have a good eye for this, because I'm totally clueless when it comes to all this. Anyways, now we're gonna do a little tour of our home and just show you some cool, unique features that maybe differentiate from North American homes where I'm used to growing up in Canada and what's like to live here in Finland and things that I love about the Finnish home. Let's start the tour. You might have been wondering earlier why I said it's an absolute must to take off your shoes in a Finnish home, and the reason why is that in Finland we have laminate or wood floors, and if you're wearing your wet shoes in the house, it doesn't do good for the floor, which is quite interesting as well, because in Canada or North America you have a lot of homes with full carpets, but here we love to have wood floors, laminate floors. I guess it's kind of that nice Scandinavian modern nature feel. Check out my floors. We got these gray laminate flooring. I like the look of it, but to be honest, I like the practicality of it because if there's a little bit of crumbs on the ground, you don't notice it. But if it was white or something else, you'd notice it right away. Don't tell my wife that. Okay, the second feature, a really ingenious thing that all Finnish homes have. In our kitchen, we have something called a drying rack. Basically, when you do the dishes, you know, say you have the smoothie or different things that just don't fit into the dishwasher, you can just put it in here and let the water drip into the sink rather than having some huge drying rack on your kitchen space. That way you save a lot of countertop space, and as well you don't get the mess of the water dripping in. Now, for Vera and I, we were living in Australia and they didn't have a drying rack like this, and we didn't have a washing machine, which meant like we had all these wet dishes all the time all over the countertop. So when I came back to Finland 2 years ago, I was like, dang, I really appreciate this ingenious invention. I have no clue who created it or who invented it, but whoever you are, thank you. We really appreciate having this in our home. And also, it just nicely hides into the cupboard, so you can't see anything right now when it's like this. It's just built in into the closet.
So perfect.
Pretty cool, eh? Drying racks here in Finland. If there's one thing about Finnish people are very practical. They're always trying to think of how to make things as practical and logical as possible. All right, now we're gonna head into our shower and laundry room. I'm gonna show you something that's kind of interesting in Finland that most people in North America would have, but we don't have in Finland. If you look at this is our laundry room. There's only one machine. We only have washing machines. We don't use dryers, but what we do use is a drying rack. I'll show you how it works. let me set it up for you and I'll show you how we dry all our clothes. So you take this drying rack, you set it up. When you don't use it, you just stick it in the closet, but when you're using it, you have this clothesline for all your clothes, put them all there, make them dry. Now, it does take a little bit of extra time to do all of this, but the reason why we do this is, well, A, it saves a lot of space in our laundry room, not having to have a drying room. As well, it saves a lot of electricity. And third, it makes your clothes last a lot longer when you don't just throw it from the washing machine into the dryer and instead you dry them and air dry them. Again, very logical solutions here in Finland. Finnish people are very logical, very energy saving, and they want to do everything the best they can. So this is the drying rack. I'm gonna throw this back into the closet because, yeah, we don't need it right now. All right, now it's time to show the one thing that I love the most in our home, and that is the sauna. I did do just a video, I think a week or two ago, about how I love sauna swimming.
I've been hearing about
little
this
did you know, it's not just when you're at the cottage. Actually, every single Finnish home and apartment usually would have a sauna. Come check this out. So we have the shower here, sauna. So in our own home, we have the sauna. There's a little crank up the ISO for you guys. Ooh, 20,000 ISO. There's the rocks there where we throw the water.
Oh my god. I never knew you guys have saunas in your home.
The sauna is the best. The sauna is perfect in Finland because, you know, after a long day outside, you're super cold, or maybe you go for an evening run and you just want to warm up. Perfect place in the evening with your wife. Just sit in the sauna, enjoy, relax, talk, have some good quality time. It's probably the one place where you can't bring your phone, meaning you just have good old quality time and conversation. But yeah, saunas.
That's pretty impressive.
It's a great invention. Every single home in the world, maybe not in warm countries, but at least in cold countries, all cold countries should have a sauna. Super nice, super relaxing, super enjoyable. This room used to be my office. A few months ago, I think last summer, I was still filming in my house in this office room. If you guys remember, these shots were from this room. And as much as I loved the early beginnings of filming this YouTube channel in my house, I'm so glad that I have an office. And now we actually turned this room into my wife's office. And well, let's just say that she did a lot better job with it than I did. Also, let me show you something that I'm very proud of. I'm not very good with tools or doing these handyman things, but my wife hated having the TV in the living room. So we had this shelf system, but something that you don't know is that this shelf, actually in my videos, used to have 5 shelves, but I actually ended up cutting the shelf off right here and just using some black marker so that the TV fits in there just seamlessly and away from sight.
It's so perfect.
Yep, used to film.
Finnish homes are really beautiful.
Brings a lot of nostalgic memories. Everyone's got to start from somewhere. As you can see, Finnish homes are very minimalistic. We love it, just very modern, clean look, very natural, a lot of wood, a lot of brown tones and whites. And it's important. It's important because we really want to enjoy our home because we spend a lot of time inside the home when it's wintertime. So having a nice home is really enjoyable. But before I end the tour, I still want to take you outside and show you a few things that in my opinion are really cool here in Finland. That's something that might be really interesting for you guys from North America or from different cultures in the world. So I'm going to put my jacket back on and we're going to go outside and check a few things out before we end the tour of the Haapoja residence. Don't worry, I'm not going to forget you guys. Keys? Check. Got the keys. One time I was filming a video, left the house, and I locked myself out of the house, so I'm always traumatized nowadays. Gotta have always keys when you're filming. Okay, something that's really interesting in Finland is that we have these things called taloyhtios. Basically, all these 8 apartments here in our little center, we are all part of the one group, and basically, we share a lot of things. So even now I'm gonna take you, we have this little storage. And instead of everyone owning, for example, a lawnmower or tools to do gardening or something, or for example, there's a water pressure in here that I always wash the cars with, we all share it. So instead of having 8 lawnmowers, I don't have another hand to make the other 3, but instead of having 8 lawnmowers, we just have one.
Share
And
one.
if we
That's
want to buy
pretty
gas,
good.
one person's been designated to go buy the gas for a lawnmower, or if something breaks or we need more tools, they take out of a fund that we all pool into and we share that money. But check it out. So for example,
Wow.
here, this is
And
kind of
it's
like
so
a
neat.
storage unit thing, but lawnmower here, water pressure thing, whatever it's called in the English, I don't remember. Anyways, to hose off the car. You know, if we have gardening tools here. Everything is just shared, which is really cool and really not normal in the individualist society that we live in nowadays, that people would share. But it's worked well. I don't have to buy my own lawnmower, I don't have to buy my own garden tools, rather. We just share it all, which is really cool. I really enjoyed that about Finland, that we still have kind of this community sense when it comes to your neighborhood. All right, let's close this door.
Pretty
I'll let all the heat
impressive.
out.
I love this.
The last thing that I think is really cool about our house, or something that I really love, is that we have these massive garage things. It's not a garage that you just drive into, but you at least have a roof. The reason why this is so important is that when you live in a cold country and it's snowing almost every day or every other day, you don't want to have to remove the snow off your car. So as you can see, no snow right now. And the second thing is, I actually don't know why this happens. This is a little bit of a mystery. But when you have your car underneath one of these little roof carport things, your windshield never freezes. And if you're in a cold country, or if you live in a cold country or have ever been to a cold country, you know how much of a pain in the butt it is to, in the morning when you wake up at 7 in the morning, go scrape off your car windows. It's minus 10 out. You don't want to do that. So all I do is just jump in my car. I don't have to wipe the snow off my car. Don't have to scrape my windshield. I'm ready to go. And that's something that's really practical and helpful. And I didn't even realize until this winter, I realized, dang, it's good to not have to do any snow or ice work on my car. Alright guys, that's the end of my grand tour of the Hapoya residence. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the behind the scenes of my home and just seeing what the Finnish culture is like, and hopefully this helps you guys get to know me a little bit better. Alright, thank you for being a part of this video. If you're not subscribed yet to the channel, make sure you click here, and as well, if you want to see last week's video, click here. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video and have a great week.
This was pretty impressive. Like, Finnish homes are so beautiful. I love how organized everything seems to be. The colors, the brown wooden aspect, like literally everything looks so organized and so put together, you know. But the big flex for me is the sauna part. I never knew you guys have saunas in your house. Like, that's pretty impressive, you know. I just love how put together everything seems to be in Finland, you know. You guys are literally good with it. Watching this right now give me another idea about the country entirely. This was a beautiful share, and I feel like things in Finnish homes are just amazing, you know. And like I said, I love how put together everything seems to be, from the furnitures. Like, you guys are literally good with it, you know. You guys are literally good with it. This was a perfect watch for me. I did enjoy every bit of it. If you have more things you feel like you did not mention in Finnish home, please let me know in the comment section. I really would love to know those things in Finnish homes. I felt like he took his time to give us a beautiful tour about his home, you know. This was really amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.